6 ultimate benefits of exercise. For diabetes, insulin, weight loss, your brain, and more. Are you exercising every day, but your blood sugar is still high? Have you been told that jogging or walking after meals is the key to managing your diabetes, yet nothing seems to improve? Here's a hard truth that nobody tells you. If you're exercising the wrong way, you might be raising your insulin levels even higher and pushing your body deeper into insulin resistance and complications. Yes, exercise is powerful, but only if it's done with the right strategy. And for people with type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, or stubborn belly fat, the wrong type of workout can actually make things worse. That's why in this video, you'll discover the 6 real science-backed benefits of exercise, specifically tailored to people with type 2 diabetes. But more importantly, we're not just listing benefits. You'll understand the why behind each benefit through clear biological mechanisms. You'll also get step-by-step workout suggestions that are safe, practical, and based on how your hormones actually work, not outdated calorie myths. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to build a weekly exercise plan that supports lower blood sugar, easier fat burning, and sharper mental focus without burning yourself out. But before we dive in, here's something most doctors and fitness coaches won't tell you. The real reason your blood sugar, belly fat, and brain fog aren't improving is not because you're lazy or weak. It's because your hormones, especially insulin, cortisol, and growth hormone, are out of sync. And that's exactly where we're starting forefulls. In the next section, we'll break down these 3 key hormones and show you how the right kind of movement resets your body from the inside out. If you've ever felt frustrated, stuck, or like nothing's working, you need to hear this next part. Let's talk about the real root cause and how exercise, done smartly, becomes your most powerful hormone balancing tool. Part 1. The hidden hormonal root of diabetes, fat storage, and weight loss struggles. Here's something most people never hear about type 2 diabetes. It's not just about eating too much. It's not just about not exercising enough. The real problem is chronic hormonal imbalance, and it's been quietly driving your blood sugar, weight gain, and fatigue for years. If you've been blaming yourself for not having enough willpower, what you really need is to understand what's happening with your hormones, especially these 3. 1. Insulin, the storage hormone. Every time you eat, especially carbohydrates, your blood sugar rises. In response, your body releases insulin, a hormone whose job is to move glucose out of the bloodstream and into your cells. But in type 2 diabetes, the issue isn't that your body doesn't make enough insulin. It's that you have too much insulin, but your cells have become resistant to it. This condition is called insulin resistance. Over time, your body produces even more insulin to try to force glucose into cells, leading to fat storage, especially around the belly, and even more resistance. Exercise done right can lower your blood insulin levels, but only if it targets the 2 areas most responsible for insulin sensitivity: your liver and your muscles. 2. Cortisol, the stress hormone that keeps you stuck. Cortisol is your body's built-in alarm system. It helps you deal with danger. But when you're under chronic stress or doing intense workouts the wrong way, your body releases too much cortisol. What does that do? Cortisol signals your liver to release more glucose into the blood, even if you didn't eat. And guess what comes next? More insulin. Now, you're stuck in a vicious cycle. Stress raises cortisol, cortisol raises blood sugar triggers more insulin, insulin stores more fat, you gain weight, you get frustrated, more stress. This is why too much high-intensity cardio or bootcamp-style workouts can actually backfire for people with diabetes or adrenal fatigue. 3. Growth hormone, the underrated key to fat loss and recovery. Here's the good news. Not all hormones work against you. Human growth hormone, HGH, is one of the few that actually helps restore balance if you know how to activate it. Growth hormone boosts fat burning, preserves and builds muscle, helps repair your brain, heart, and liver cells, supports long-term metabolism and anti-aging. But here's the catch. It's only triggered during specific types of exercise. The best way to increase growth hormone? Short bursts of high-intensity interval training. Done just 2 to 3 minutes at a time, no more. So what's the big picture here? Type 2 diabetes isn't just about food or movement. It's about how your body's hormones respond to food, movement, stress, and sleep, day after day, year after year. And the truth is, exercise alone won't fix it, especially if you're doing it the wrong way. But when done right, exercise becomes your most powerful tool to rebalance hormones, burn stubborn fat, and improve blood sugar, naturally. So now that you understand the 3 key hormones behind your blood sugar, cravings, and belly fat, how exactly should you exercise to support insulin and growth hormone without triggering cortisol? And why do common recommendations like brisk walking after meals or hitting the gym 5 days a week backfire for many people with type 2 diabetes? In the next part, we're pulling back the curtain on why the most popular exercise advice may be sabotaging your progress and what smarter, safer alternatives really work. Don't miss this. It could be the missing link you've been searching for. Part 2. Exercise versus insulin resistance. How far does it actually help? You've heard it 100 times. Exercise reduces insulin resistance. But here's what no one tells you. Not all insulin resistance is the same. And not all exercise helps the root cause. In fact, if you've been working out consistently and your fasting blood sugar still won't budge, this might explain why. Let's break it down. Insulin resistance happens when your cells stop responding to insulin, leaving excess sugar in your bloodstream. But the problem isn't happening equally everywhere in your body. There are 2 major sites where insulin resistance occurs. 1. Muscular insulin resistance, where exercise helps the most, but temporarily. When you exercise, your muscle cells become hungrier for energy. Even if they're resistant to insulin, during activity, they open the doors to glucose without needing insulin's help. That's right, active muscles essentially bypass insulin resistance. They pull sugar directly from your bloodstream during movement. This leads to lower blood glucose fast. So yes, exercise helps, but only while you're moving. Once the workout ends, that window of improved sensitivity closes quickly. If you're depending on movement alone without changing your nutrition or lifestyle, you're addressing the symptom, not the source. 2. Liver-based insulin resistance, where exercise alone falls short. Here's where things get tricky. The liver is a metabolic powerhouse, and it plays a central role in chronic insulin resistance. When your liver is overloaded with stored fat and glycogen, it starts resisting insulin. And unlike your muscles, your liver doesn't suddenly become insulin sensitive just because you went for a jog or did a workout. That's why some people exercise religiously, but their fasting insulin and morning blood sugar remain stubbornly high. So what's the full solution? To truly reverse insulin resistance, not just put a temporary Band-Aid on it, you need a multi-layered strategy. Smart, targeted exercise, not just moving more, but moving right. Low-carb or carb-cycled diet to reduce insulin spikes and liver fat. Intermittent fasting, when appropriate, to give your liver time to reset and become responsive again. Stress management and sleep, to prevent cortisol from sabotaging your efforts. Why this matters? Because insulin resistance isn't just about blood sugar, it's the root of weight gain, brain fog, energy crashes, and even accelerated aging. And fixing it isn't about doing more cardio. It's about working with your body's biology, not against it. So now you know, exercise can improve insulin resistance, but only if you do it right. But here's where most people, even with the best intentions, go wrong. They follow advice that sounds healthy, but actually backfires. Things like going for a brisk walk right after every meal, pushing through intense cardio 5 days a week, believing that more sweat means more fat loss. These habits can secretly raise your cortisol, spike your blood sugar, and block fat burning altogether, especially if you have insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. In the next section, we'll uncover the top workout myths that may be silently working against you and show you how to avoid them, so you can finally start seeing results safely and sustainably. What you'll learn next could be the difference between staying stuck and finally breaking free. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Part 3. The dangerous myths. Post-meal walks and overtraining could be sabotaging your progress. Have you ever been told to go for a walk right after a meal to lower your blood sugar? It sounds like smart advice. It's simple, it's easy, and it's everywhere. But here's what no one's warning you about. For many people, especially those with type 2 diabetes or digestive sensitivity, this habit can quietly do more harm than good. Myth number 1. Walking right after meals helps digestion and blood sugar. Let's be clear, your body is incredibly smart. When you eat, it shifts into rest and digest mode. Blood flow is redirected to the digestive organs, helping your body produce stomach acid, release digestive enzymes, absorb nutrients effectively. But what happens if you go for a brisk walk right after eating? You shift your body into move and perform mode, where blood is now redirected to your muscles, not your stomach. The result? Bloating, reflux or heartburn, sluggish digestion, in some cases, irritable bowel symptoms or leaky gut. This is especially problematic if you're already dealing with acid reflux, digestive stress, or gut inflammation, all of which are common among people with blood sugar issues. The smarter strategy? Give your body 45 to 60 minutes to digest your meal first, then go for a gentle, low-intensity walk if you want to support blood sugar levels. Myth number 2. Intense daily workouts like bootcamp or HIIT burn more fat. The truth? Intensity matters, but timing and balance matter more. Workouts like bootcamp classes, 30-minute height sessions every day, spin classes, and fast-paced circuits can feel productive. You sweat, your heart pounds, you burn calories. But what's happening under the surface? You're triggering your body's emergency system, cortisol. And when cortisol goes up too often or for too long, blood sugar spikes, insulin increases, fat burning shuts down, cravings spiral out of control, recovery slows, your sleep suffers. This creates the opposite effect of what you're trying to achieve, especially for people with insulin resistance, adrenal fatigue, or chronic stress. So why are these myths still so common? Because most fitness advice is still based on outdated beliefs. No pain, no gain. Just burn more calories. Sweat equals success. But for someone with hormone imbalances, those rules don't work. In fact, they make everything harder. What's the better approach? You don't need to punish your body to get results. You need to work with your biology, not against it. And that starts by choosing the right type of movement, for the right reasons, at the right time. So now that you know what not to do, what should you do instead? What types of exercise actually support insulin sensitivity, lower cortisol, and help you lose stubborn fat without wrecking your energy or digestion? In the next part, I'll walk you through the 3 most important types of exercise, how to do each one safely, and which ones are best suited to your body right now. If you're tired of guessing and want a proven, hormone-friendly approach to fitness, you don't want to miss what's next. Let's break it down. Part 4. The 3 types of exercise. What to do, how to do it, and who it's for. So far, we've uncovered what not to do, like pushing too hard, training too soon after eating, or trying to outwork a hormonal imbalance. Now let's shift gears. What types of exercise actually work for people with type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, or stubborn midsection fat? Here's the truth. Not all exercise is created equal. Some help your hormones, others work against them. The key is to stop treating fitness like punishment and start treating it like medicine. Let's look at the 3 primary types of exercise, how each impacts your body, and how to build a plan that works with your biology, not against it. 1. Low-intensity aerobic training. Safe, sustainable, and underrated. This is the foundation. Aerobic exercise, when done at a low to moderate intensity, can gently lower blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity in muscles, reduce cortisol, boost mood and circulation, increase oxygen delivery to every organ. It's especially effective for middle-aged individuals, people with belly fat or fatigue, anyone recovering from high stress or hormonal imbalance. Examples of gentle aerobic movement: leisure walking, keep heart rate below 120 BPM, light cycling or rowing, recreational swimming, gardening or outdoor work, yoga or slow-paced dance. How much? Start with 30 to 60 minutes per session, 4-6 times per week. Consistency matters more than intensity here. 2. Gentle HIIT, the hormonal reset button. High-intensity interval training has become a buzzword, but most people do it way too long and too often. Done correctly, HIIT can spike growth hormone, which burns fat and preserves muscle, improve mitochondrial function and metabolic flexibility, increase insulin sensitivity when done in short bursts. Who should be cautious? Anyone who's brand new to exercise, people with uncontrolled blood pressure, adrenal fatigue, or chronic stress. What does gentle hormone smart HIIT look like? 30 seconds fast-paced walking, jogging, or stair climbing, 90 seconds of rest or very light activity. Repeat 3-4 times. Total push time under 3 minutes per session. Frequency 1-2 times per week. Less is more, especially when it comes to hormone regulation. 3. Strength training. The insulin sensitivity booster muscle is more than just strength, it's a metabolic organ. The more lean muscle mass you have, the better your body can store glucose in muscle tissue instead of fat. Use insulin more effectively. Maintain a healthier metabolism over time. And no, you don't need to lift like a bodybuilder. Strength training benefits anyone, but especially those with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia. Guidelines for smart, hormone-safe strength training. 2-3 sessions per week. Choose compound movements, squats, push-ups, rows. Go to muscle fatigue, not failure. Stop when form breaks. Avoid circuit-style training that keeps your heart rate high for 20+ minutes. This raises cortisol. Keep your workout under 30 minutes. Focus on quality, not quantity. So now you've got the blueprint. 3 types of movement, each with a different hormonal effect. And together, they create a balanced, sustainable strategy for healing your metabolism. But what actually happens inside your body when you do it right? In the next part, we'll break down the 6 most powerful, science-backed benefits of exercising the right way. Benefits that go far beyond just weight loss or lowering blood sugar. From brain function to fat-burning hormones to aging more gracefully, what you learn next could completely change how you see movement and your health. Stay with me. We're just getting to the good part. Part 5. 6 powerful benefits of exercising the right way. Most people exercise to burn calories. But if you do it right, exercise becomes a powerful tool to reset your hormones, lower blood sugar, and boost your brain. Here's how. 1. Lower insulin. When paired with low-carb and rest, smart training helps reduce chronically high insulin, the root of fat storage and blood sugar spikes. 2. Improve muscle insulin sensitivity. Gentle, regular movement makes muscles more responsive to insulin, lowering blood sugar with less effort. 3. Reduce cortisol. Overtraining raises stress hormones. Smart, balanced exercise lowers cortisol and helps your body recover and burn fat naturally. 4. Boost growth hormone. Short bursts of HIIT under 3 minutes trigger this anti-aging fat-burning hormone without exhausting your body. 5. Enhance circulation. Better blood flow means better detox, oxygen delivery, and less inflammation, the silent driver of insulin resistance. 6. Activate your brain. Movement stimulates memory, mood, and mental clarity. It's your best defense against cognitive decline. Conclusion. Your weekly action plan. You don't need long workouts or intense routines, just smart, consistent movement. Weekly checklist. Aerobic. Walk or cycle 30-60 mins, 5 by week. Strength, light weights to muscle fatigue, 2 by week. HIIT, max 3 mins total effort, 1-2 by week. Avoid bootcamp, long jogs, post-meal exercise too soon. Ready to take back control of your blood sugar, weight, and energy without burning out? Start small, stay consistent, let your hormones work with you. Download your free 7-day smart workout plan now. Tailored for insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and real life. Click the link below, print it out, or save it to your phone. You'll know exactly what to do each day of the week, no guesswork. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment "Got it" below, and subscribe so you never miss another breakthrough for your health. Let's reset your body, one smart move at a time.